can see I'm reacting to a flat earth video here. Let's see how it goes. Sorry about the internet.
Like everyone else, you were born into bondage. Born into a prison. For your mind.
Buckle your seatbelt, Dorothy, because Kansas is going bye-bye.
Shout out to ODD
Remember
TV.
this moment as the last time you thought the flat earth was stupid.
Hello, everyone. This is ODD, and yes, I'm finally admitting that even though I don't like labels, I'm a flat earther. Based on my research for the last 10 months, our world is very different from the model that we are being taught by the authority on the matter. It took me a while to come to terms with this, and it took even longer to gain the courage to talk about it. It can be pretty embarrassing to go against popular opinion, but this is real. It's not a psyop, it's not a distraction, and it's not a bandwagon. It's a reasonable debate. It's thousands of people taking what we've been told and comparing it to what we see and experience, only to find out that they do not match up. Once you start digging into this, it becomes clear that there is no evidence for the speculated spinning ball that we supposedly live on, and everything points to a flat earth. The flat earth is much more than just reasonable. The one and only reason that it's reasonable to argue against the flat earth is that we've all been taught otherwise our whole lives. We blindly believe something that A, has never been proven, and B, is pretty much fucking impossible. Thanks to people like Eric Dubay, the flat earth has re-emerged and it has more steam than ever. Before I've ever even entertained the flat earth, I knew not to trust the space programs of the world. Close examinations of NASA and other space programs reveal that things aren't what they seem and that we, the people, are being lied to. We have no real pictures of the Earth, and no matter how hard we try, we just can't find the curvature. Not only that, but flight paths make more sense on a flat map, and large bodies of water not being able to curve into a giant ball completely resonates.
Forensically speaking, the globe model is so very unlikely that any good detective wouldn't believe a fucking word the globe says. The globe story is so full of circumstantial, impossible coincidences, which only prove that the globe is a fucking liar.
We'll be going over that in this video as well as other reasons why the world isn't what we're led to believe. I appreciate you tuning in. Let's get started. Our daily observations of the Earth are consistent with a flat and stationary surface. Most, if not all, ancient civilizations knew that the Earth was flat. The people of today would say that ancient cultures were ignorant and unaware, yet they accomplished great feats that we still can't accomplish to this day. The truth is that they had real knowledge, and some of us only have an education. But what is an education? Education is when you are told what to think and how to think. Those that are able to remember and regurgitate what they've been told on command are considered well educated. But there is a big difference between being educated and being intelligent. Just because you believe what you've been told doesn't make it true. In fact, the flat versus spherical Earth is a debate that has never really died. It's been raging for centuries. It was a huge argument as recently as the early and mid-1900s, but with programs like NASA, founded in 1958, the latter half of the 20th century was It wasn't a question for the average person anymore. Though at the time the shape of the Earth was still up to be proven, NASA claims that they went to the moon and captured a shot of the spherical Earth, as if they always knew it was indeed spherical.
Those of you who think this technical difficulty was planned and think I'm scamming you, go do it for yourself. Because you're going to find the exact same thing. I got nothing to hide here. This is live on the air, okay? I'm going to zoom in on the Earth in Photoshop. You see the Earth? To image, adjust, levels, and I'm going to bring the levels over here. And I'm going to bring the levels up. Uh-oh. What is that? Why is there a square box around the Earth allegedly taken from the scientists on the moon in Apollo 17? people wonder why I don't trust NASA.
See that?
That's why I don't trust NASA. I mean, they're always out there saying, Rob,
Photoshop.
everybody's trying to show you stuff from space, and you keep rejecting it. This is why I reject it. These guys are liars.
What are some of the basic observations someone can make to ascertain that the Earth is neither a globe or spinning?
We've been taught that we're on a ball spinning around the sun, and so to hear that you might be on a flat plane, motionless at the center of the universe with all the celestial bodies spinning around you, just as it appears, actually comes as a surprise. But it shouldn't, because our eyes, experience, and common sense all tell us that the horizon is perfectly flat, and if we feel motionless, we don't hear ourselves whizzing by at thousands of miles per hour. No matter how high amateur rockets or balloons have gone up, the horizon rises to the eye of the observer all the way up, and that's only consistent with a flat plane. Their theory just gets more and more wild as time has gone on, and so it began with the spinning Earth going 1,000 miles per hour, which is then circling around the sun at 67,000 miles per hour, which then they decided the sun wasn't a heliocentric model, but more of an acentric model, where they don't know where the center is, and we're just exploding out of a
The heliocentric system revolves around the sun, and
the
sun
we're
is
spinning around
the
sun,
devil
and
worships.
then the sun and us are spinning around the Milky Way galaxy, they say, at
And also,
500,000
if you do
miles
any
per hour.
measurements
And then
or
the entire
anything
Milky Way
on the Earth,
galaxy, they say,
like
is shooting
width,
off from the
length,
Big
it all
Bang
ends
at
up in 666.
670 million miles per hour,
So
almost the speed of light.
we all think
So there's at
all
least
flat earthers
four,
think it's
rip-raging,
like
contradictory motions supposedly
satanic.
going at all times.
There's a satanic,
Yet you
or
don't
the heliocentric
experience,
system is.
any of
The
it,
geocentric
nor can you
system
measure
is not.
any of
It revolves around the
using
Earth, the flat
flat
Earth.
motionless Earth. Not only is it the greatest conspiracy of all, it's also the easiest to prove. I mean, it just is flat and motionless, just as it appears. Look into it more and more. Make it a thing to try and debunk it, if you will. Even if you want to do it that way. Negative reinforcement works too. Try as you will, you're only going to find proofs for the flat motionless Earth. You're not going to confirm that you're on a spinning ball.
Yeah, exactly. Where is the curvature? There's none. There's no curvature. It's all
The curvature of the Earth eludes us. Either the Earth is much larger in circumference than we are told, or the curve just doesn't exist. People assume that there is a curve, but it's never really been proven beyond a reasonable doubt. Cameras with fisheye lenses, Hollywood movies, and NASA CGI are the closest we get to
CGI.
seeing curvature.
The deception and the lies are just so pervasive, and they're just so
computer
deep, I swear
generated
it gives me a
images,
headache.
CGI.
Surface of water
So
is
that's
always
what they
level.
photoshopped to make the
Natural physics,
moon
we
look
know
like a
that
CGI.
water,
Computer
if
generated
unobstructed
images, it's
and
all
uncontained,
Photoshop.
will flow outward, finding the easiest course to maintain its own level, right? So, but the Ball Earth model claims that the oceans are huge,
And that will be the end
100-mile
of the video.
walls